In the far reaches of our solar system, there's a tiny, icy world that was once considered the ninth planet. But in 2006, something changed. Pluto, the beloved planet, was suddenly no longer a planet. What happened? The story begins in the early 20th century, when Pluto was first discovered by astronomer Clyde Tombaugh. Initially, it was thought to be a large planet, but as more was learned about it, doubts began to arise. One of the main reasons Pluto was considered a planet was its size. But as technology improved, astronomers realized that Pluto was actually much smaller than initially thought. In fact, it was smaller than some of the other objects in the Kuiper Belt, a region of icy bodies beyond Neptune. The Kuiper Belt is a vast region of icy bodies, including dwarf planets like Pluto. But what exactly is a dwarf planet? The International Astronomical Union, IAU, defined it as a celestial body that is in orbit around the Sun, has sufficient mass to assume a hydrostatic equilibrium shape, and has not cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. Pluto doesn't meet the third criterion, as its orbit overlaps with that of Neptune. This means that Pluto is not a dominant gravitational force in its orbit, and therefore, it's not a full-fledged planet. But why did the IAU make this definition? The answer lies in the discovery of other objects in the Kuiper Belt that were similar in size and composition to Pluto. One such object is Eris, which is slightly larger than Pluto. The discovery of Eris and other similar objects led to a re-evaluation of the definition of a planet. The IAU realized that the term planet was being used too loosely, and a new definition was needed to distinguish between planets and dwarf planets. So, what does this mean for Pluto? Is it still a planet in our hearts? While it may not be considered a full-fledged planet, Pluto is still a unique and fascinating world that continues to capture our imagination. In fact, the reclassification of Pluto has led to a greater understanding of the solar system and the diversity of celestial bodies that exist within it. The story of Pluto's demotion is a reminder that science is constantly evolving, and our understanding of the universe is always subject to change. So, what's next for Pluto? Will it continue to be studied and explored, or will it fade into the background of our solar system? One thing is certain, Pluto's story is far from over. As we continue to explore and learn more about our solar system, Pluto will remain an important and fascinating part of our journey. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll discover a new planet that will challenge our current understanding of the solar system once again. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. What do you think is the most fascinating unsolved mystery in our solar system? Share your thoughts in the comments below.